Hey guys, welcome to another video. Just wanted to, do something for now. So, here's my review of the Dell Latitude E6410 in 2021. This is my daily driving machine, always picked it up for $100, put a $100 SSD in it, and full 8 gigs of RAM. This is the one without the NVIDIA graphics, running Windows 11, and has very, very nice bootloader. Takes a sec to warm up, but, has seen worse days. It is by far the best machine I have. It is a Core i5 model, 560M, I believe, at 2.67 gigahertz. I've had it jump all the way to 3.4 as more intensive workloads have become. They're not the greatest things, yeah. But it does my everyday video edits, so I can post for you guys. Actually, all this footage that you're gonna see is gonna be edited on this, or what I'm gonna do another review on later this year is an Acer C720 with Windows 11. Same basic principles. Beautiful backlit keyboard. I love these keys. The typing experience is amazing. Yeah. Just some of the usual things, just because I was playing around earlier. So let's fire up OBS here for you, so I can continue the video. Steam, you can knock it off. Every once in a while, the trackpad goes weird on me, but for a computer straight out of 2010, it's okay. It does its job. Definitely best build quality I have seen forever. No imperfections, all aluminum and magnesium chassis. All macOS wallpapers too. It's kind of ironic. It's got built-in fingerprint sensor. SD card slot here. Basic I/O over here, VGA, eSATA, and USB 2. And on the other side, we have two more USB 2 ports, a headphone jack and a microphone jack, a, Wi-Fi toggle. And on the back, we have some of the more well-known features: dial-up, Ethernet, DisplayPort, power. This thing on a battery that is over half depleted is getting me, mostly 2 to 3 hours at best. A few dings here and there on the chassis, but otherwise all good and decent. Thank you to iFixit for making all of this, kind of possible. Because without this little set, I would have a few other issues with this. Beautiful computer. Still didn't fire up OBS. There we go. Remind me later. you know. I know, shut it. No, the fans ramp up every now and then, you know. It's always nice to have that good footage. Let's see, let's go Mac OS wallpapers, and let's see my edits. There we go. Now, I figured I would sit around and do something, so I did. I have more. I will post them for you guys if you think that that's something you would like to see. You know, these. If you want them just for backgrounds. You know, it's always nice. Always. You know, that's not bad. I mean, speedtest.net is always a great way to test this if you want. You know, that's not horrible. I've seen worse, especially considering, but that is amazing Wi-Fi for, you know, considering I'm using Wi-Fi and not Ethernet. Ethernet would probably be like a gig per sec with my new Wi-Fi router, you know, just the basic stuff, but you get my point. Like 8 to 10 upload, maybe sometimes 11, but that's only in really, really good scenarios. So, you know, this isn't real world statistics here. So let's go Geekbench. Yes. You know, run Geekbench. So we'd like to see Geekbench. Later. You know, you can see everything else here. 8 gigs DDR3, 2 cores, 4 threads, Dell, 2.67 gigahertz, 3.192 is the max apparently, but I've gotten it much higher. I could run a CPU benchmark if I really want. You know, just the usual stuff. Text compression, great. Yeah. And we will probably end up fast forwarding this. You know, this really isn't a practical test. Neither is a Blender render or anything else, but, you know, you do what you want, right? There's definitely no ray tracing on here. But this is definitely one of the hottest machines I've ever worked on. Like, seriously, this shit gets 168 degrees Fahrenheit. Last week I got it to over 200, so it wasn't great, but it did its job. And I have some other computers, they're kind of fun, but they're not the greatest. I mean, you know, they could be better, they could be worse, far worse. And we will be doing a teardown real quick so you can see just the amount of upgradability there is to this thing. And it's not the worst amount of upgradability. I've seen worse. You know, everything from just a Chromebook to upgrade where there's only an SSD or there's no upgrading at all. Chromebooks are horrible. But they're a good bang for the buck if you need it. And if you really want, and you want to be that extra level pro, buy the 128 gig, and most of them can be used to do other things like run Windows. I have one myself from 2012. The only thing I had to do was upgrade the SSD. It's a C720, the most popular Chromebook ever. You know, they're nice, they're beautiful, they do their job. You load in the right frickin' drivers and you're good. The Linux community has been working on it for decades. Well, not decades, because it hasn't been around that long, but they've been working on it for almost 10 years. So, the Windows community, those that are part of the Linux community too, decided to hack together some drivers, meaning they just stole it from Chrome OS and ported it, like we do with everything else. So here's the Geekbench score. It's not the greatest. I mean, there's worse, but, you know. Yeah, 3 megs. Oh, cache. 3 megs of L3 cache, dual channel memory. You know, not all these are the greatest. If you want some real stupidity, we can fire up some old school RuneScape real quick. Just out of pure spite for what I'm doing. And we can see that the temperatures got to well over 190. So, you know, it's not the greatest. Well, screen recording, it definitely is getting worse FPS than I was getting before. But, you know, it usually is playable. FPS to see if I'll do any better. Smoother. Not as responsive as it was before too. Yeah. Talked about the brightest. You know, of course, my character looks like an old man, even though I am the age of 16. Leaflet boy. Here's just the overview of what goes on so far. It's not the worst. I mean, I have seen worse gameplays. Of course, you know, this is just nothing. Let's go. Did I not install it? Let's go to apps. Crikey, I thought I installed it. I guess I would be mistaken. I will have to bleep some stuff out. Wow. Okay, sign out. Sign in. Use a different Microsoft account. Continue. You know, this is the first time I've ever actually screwed this up like this. Never before have I messed this up like this. Oh, that's a new one. Okay. Pretty sure that should do it. There we go. Thank you to my boss and my best friend. Actually, without him, none of this channel would be quite possible. Let's just go to our library real quick. Because, let's go games. Minecraft. Oh, wait, that's right. Can't do that part. Let's do this. Gotta do that. That's right. My keybinds and everything is saved because this is gonna sign in to my personal account because this is kind of funny. All these games I've personally played, they're somewhat good. Forza, though, is not the best on here. Like, GT Racing is knockoff of Gran Turismo. It's not the greatest. So, as for everything else, you know, also I was right, it is an Intel Core i5 560M. By the way, guys, did I mention? I have a link in the description. There will be a link to my business website, in which is also owned by me and my friend there. To our website. We build websites for people, and We have our own operating system. I do not use it personally because I actually need Windows. Usually there's stuff here. I say usually. I don't know what he's doing now. And, great. This man has already put out our Black Friday deals. Awesome. At the link in the description below, you will be able to find our website. I'm wondering what he did, though. Let's go this one. Nope. Let's go his LinkedIn page. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that for him. Okay. That's gonna be great. So yeah. I don't know if it's installed yet. It is. Okay. There we go. Mojang. Always slow on the first load up. But I have seen worse. That is very horrible and horrifying. Let's turn that down. That's right. Turn that down. Sign in with Microsoft. You know, create new. Let's go creative. Continue. I don't care about that. Infinite. Let's go old. Let's go. Knows everything I need. Mod loop. Okay. There's mob spawning. It needs to be off mob breathing. Create. Oh, there we go. Proceed. This shouldn't take but a moment. Yeah. Just the one thing that I need. Windows 11 is kind of weird, but I think with a little work you can get used to it. You know, it's running everything to do this right now. A little choppy, but otherwise playable. Yeah. It's not quite smooth 60 FPS, but it is definitely more than playable. Anyway, yeah. So you see, it's nominally playable. You know, could be worse. I've seen worse games on this computer. As I said, it only has Intel UHD graphics, which can be an issue, but does not appear to be one half the time. You know, as long as you keep your expectations reasonable, I mean, to be honest, you know, reasonable is to each owns opinion. That was just by myself, though. So, you know, let's go servers. Let's go. join server. At this ping, it's gonna be horrible. Playing online does not seem like a viable option. But it might be. I don't know. I've never played on a server on this thing. Ever. There's lots of lag. Okay. So, as long as you are keeping your expectations reasonable, let's go none. As long as you keep your expectations reasonable, oh no, you could play some lower end servers. I mean, this one doesn't seem too bad. I mean, I've never created a Minecraft server in my life. Here's the cafe. Mind you, I've never been in here. Do things actually cost money? Did I not get bread? What? Oh no. Their dispensers are empty. That's horrible. Okay, so all of these are NPCs. That's horrible. I mean, this... Why? Hi, friend. How do I get in? Okay, role-playing, not my thing. But yeah, I think you get the point, right? Like... It is what it is. It looks cool. It works. You know, if you just want basic office functionality too, you know, has all of the standard, you know, publisher stuff from 2016, VS Code, Transmac, because I was trying to make it a Hackintosh for a point. You know, Disney Plus, Discord, all the usual BS. Hey guys, so I'm back from the short intermission there. You know, unplugged everything, you know, did all that. So let's get to the teardown. This is gonna be like a 40-minute long video, or I'm just gonna skip some parts. So, battery off first, of course. Let's get the iFixit kit here with parts that are all over the place in here. You know, just the usual stuff. Trying to look through your camera so you can see whether or not everything is actually lining up, right? Not the greatest idea I've had. I tossed a PCI SSD in here too. It was kind of fun, but it didn't actually work. So, you know, there's that. It's from an Alienware. It's garbage. There is my Wi-Fi card. It's a Centrino. My 2 sticks of Samsung. What is the frickin' thing on here? I don't even know what speed these things are at. Here's my CPU. You know, obviously take this off, unscrew the little pin there, and you have the whole CPU out already. The fans, in which I've given a good cleaning to over the last while. Detachable DVD player. Well, DVD CD-ROM player. Hard drive caddy with a 1 terabyte Western Digital SSD in it. Just the usual stuff. Usual suspects. But as you can see, just take out a few screws and you've basically just taken the whole thing apart. So, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for everything. And have a great day.